back to my channel. Today I decided to film how I was getting ready for the day. So I'm starting off with this new kabuki flat top brush from a brand called Bella and Bear. I'm using my Estee Lauder Double Wear Light Foundation to just buff into my skin. And with these flat top kabuki brushes, they're synthetic, and it means that you can pack on more color than if you used a natural haired brush, which I think is really great. So I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Fair, and I'm just highlighting my under eyes, the bridge of my nose, the top of my forehead, my cupid's bow, and then some on my chin, just to balance out that highlight all over the face. And I am pouncing that in with a beauty blender. It's my favorite way to blend in concealer. It just makes it look the most natural and you have less creasing. Then I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder, and I'm using my Sigma Tapered Highlight Brush, and I'm just blending that underneath my eyes and anywhere I set concealer. You'll see me also touch on some blemishes right here. I had some breakouts, and so I tend to put powder over the makeup I already put on to make sure that that sets in and it doesn't move from the blemishes. And I'm going in with this Model Co. bronzer I got in my BoxyCharm a long time ago. And I'm using that to contour and kind of warm up the face. I really like these warmer tone bronzers. I just feel like they work better for my skin tone. Some people like cooler tones, but I prefer these warmer kind of orangey tones. And I'm taking that up along my forehead and then on the other side to contour. And I'm using this MAC angled contour brush. It's a goat-haired brush, and that way, instead of using a synthetic, when you use goat hair, it applies the product just more naturally because it holds on to more of the color. If that makes sense. So I make sure to take a lot of time in blending out my bronzer. I use some on the sides of my nose just to slim it out, and then I use it on my chin too, just where the sun naturally hits your face. I'm also contouring my jawline. Then I'm going in with that same brush and I'm using Tarte's Exposed Amazonian Clay Blush. This is really pretty, just everyday muted rose color. You could even use that as a bronzer, that color. Sometimes I'll just throw that on my cheeks if I don't feel like doing a full face. And then I'm going in, I wanted to just punch up the color a little bit, so I'm going in with this Coastal Scents blush that I got in my Birchbox this month, and I'm using that just to add some more pink. Then I go in with a Still the Damp Beauty Blender I used on my concealer just to make sure that everything's seamless and there's no harsh lines. It's a great trick to blend out your makeup if you're feeling too cakey. Then I'm using this CarleeGwenMakeup Bible palette, and I'm using those two light shade highlighters, and I'm using those on the top of my cheekbones, and then I'm taking it above my brow bone, as well as on the tip of my nose and my cupid's bow. These are just all the general areas that I tend to highlight. Sometimes I'll put it on my chin if I'm feeling extra. Then I'm taking my Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Medium Brown, and I'm brushing through my brow hairs with this spoolie. And then I'm going in and just starting at the front of my brow. That's where I have the least amount of hairs, and I like to draw a line. And then I just take little brush strokes upwards to make kind of hair-like strokes. Then I go towards the tail and just kind of make sure that everything looks even with the color. And I've been liking to extend my the tail end of my brow a little bit with a brow pencil recently. I just do the same thing on the other side. Each brow is very different, so you kind of have to work with them like they're not the same. This other brow, I don't have as much hair in the front, and the tail end is actually shorter, so I have to go in a little bit more with my pencil and make sure that everything looks even. Then I'm going in with my Glossier Boy Brow in the shade Brown, I believe, dark brown. It's not the black one, it's the brown one. There's only 3 shades. And I'm just brushing that through my brow hairs to make them look a little bit more plump and full. I've been loving this product. I think it's so great to use just by itself as well. And I'm taking that same CarleeGwenMakeup Bible palette and I'm going in with that soft kind of plum brown shade as my transition color. I'm using the Sigma E40 blending brush, I'm just buffing that color all into the crease of my eye. Then I'm taking that dark bronzy shimmery color on a MAC 217 brush, and I'm buffing that into the crease a little bit more precisely than using that bigger fluffy brush. I'm keeping it really tight in the crease there. And I'm taking all the way from the inner corner to the outer corner, so filling the entire crease. Then I'm going back in with that Sigma E40 brush, and I'm just buffing out those edges to make sure everything is seamless. Then I'm taking that warm coppery gold color, and I'm just using my finger, and I'm pushing that into the lid. Excuse my chipped nail polish. My mom hates that whenever I have that in a video. But a little too lazy to do my nails that week. Then I'm going back in with my Sigma E40 and just buffing those edges out. Then I'm taking this lighter gold color and I'm just placing that right on the center of my eyelid. So not quite everywhere, but just focusing that brightness right in the center of the eyelid. Then I'm going back in with that dark brown color, and I'm taking a small pencil brush and lining my lower lash line with that eyeshadow. This is a great alternative to eyeliner. You just put it on your lash line, and it really opens up your eyes without really closing them in the way eyeliner does. And I don't take it all the way to the inner corner, just maybe 3/4 of the way in. Then I'm going in with this Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara and an eyelash curler. I always make sure to curl my lashes and then apply mascara. I find that curling my lashes on camera is pretty freaky, so I avoid that. But I've been liking this mascara. I got it in my Birchbox this month. Then I'm going in with this amazing lipstick. This is by Maybelline, and it is called it's just their matte lipstick in the shade Touch of Spice. It is so pretty for an everyday color. I've been using it nonstop since I got it, and it's just this like beautiful brownish pinky rose color. I think it's perfect for this time of year, just to kind of warm up the lips. I don't typically like too brown of a lipstick, but I feel like this had the perfect touch of mauve in it, and I love it so much. I don't really use a lip liner day to day. I just like to use the tip of the lipstick to kind of accentuate the shape of my mouth. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick and easy get ready with me. I will see you guys in my next video, and thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Bye!